Truth. Truth. That is what I want us to talk a little bit about on this week's episode of Minutes with MinistaMike. Truth. Sincerity, genuineness, reliability. Truth. You've heard it over and over again. If you're a religious person or a spiritual person, whatever semantics you want to use, that the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. We have variation around that says the truth that you know shall set you free. Some people will extend it further and they will say the truth that you know and apply shall set you free. And that is one thing I want you to think about, that all the truths that you've known, how have they set you free? Are they even setting you free? Are you allowing the truth that you know to set you free? About your finances, you've heard it over and over again: earn, save, invest, multiply. You've heard all the cliches around financial independence. Have you allowed that truth to set you free financially? You've heard a lot of things that communication makes relationship works and all that. Have you worked on your communication skills so that you'll be able to network with high quality individuals? All the truth that you've learned over time, have you allowed them to set you free? That's why I go with the third variation: the truth that you know and apply will set you free. That is what I want us to talk about and think about on this week's episode of Minutes with MinistaMike. Truth. Are you being true to yourself? Are you being true to yourself? One of the synonyms of truth is authenticity. Are you authentic? Are you authentic to yourself? Are you living an authentic life? Are you living, or there is a mask? Have you removed the mask of insincerity? Have you removed the mask of lack of genuineness from your face? Is the person we are looking at, is the person we are talking to, is it the real deal, or there is another? Is it the real deal, or there is another? And one of the things I want you to think about that is, say, you have to one day open up to yourself and be vulnerable. Be vulnerable with your truth. Be vulnerable with truth. Absolute truth and relative truth, that is not what I want to discuss today. But I want you to look at yourself and say, am I living in my truth? Am I living in truth? Do I even have the capacity to understand truth when it appears before me? Do I have the grace to accept truth when it is being told to me? One of the things that you will know about truth is it is factual. It is evidential. It is not circumstantial alone, and it is not even sentimental. It is evidential. So when we talk about truth, we talk about facts. We talk about evidence. Do you have evidence for the truth that you hold? Or you just have faith and beliefs around it? It's important that your truth is rooted in the reality that you live in the reality that you experience in. Honest. Are you honest about your dealings? Are you a honest individual? Do you have a virtue of honesty? Principled. Another word for truth is principle. Do you even have the truth that guides your life, the principle that you live by daily, or you just winging it? I do say this to people. I said, our life is not a dress rehearsal, all right? We are not practicing how to live. We are already living. And I will recommend that you live your life being true to your core. Live your life being true to your soul. Live your life being true to the universal spiritual consciousness that is within you. Truth. Sincerity. Are you sincere? Are you being sincere with yourself as yourself to yourself? Are you authentic? That's the key word I want you to take away from all this. Authenticity. Are you the one we see, or should we expect another? Are you the one we are looking at, or should we expect another? Is the person I shook hands with this morning the same person that I will meet in the evening? Truth. Truth. That is what I want us to think about. That is what I'm bringing to our consciousness this week. On this week's episode of Minutes with MinistaMike, let us meditate on the word truth. and see how it applies to us, to our business, to our relationships, and to our overall life. Truth. Thank you for listening to me on this week's episode of Minutes with Minister Mike. Go and live in truth. Bye for now.